the incubator. The chicks weren't done hatching in here. So I just got home from work and I'm checking out what I did end up with. Look at this. This is Dawn. And there is a lot going on. Got a lot of babies around here today. I'm gonna go feed the cows to see if any of them gave birth. I just got home. That's not exactly true. I got home not too long ago. I have to go in and move the dogs around, let some dogs outside and give Eddie and Gary their heart medicine. So that's what I did. And now I'm out here gonna take care of the animals and check to see, let's see. Can't tell what's going on over there. What I'm gonna do is feed them and get them up here. So I feed these cows every day because they don't have all the land out there to have, you know, all the grass out there. So since they are locked up in this area, I go ahead and feed them. And it also gives me an opportunity to look at them to see how they're doing and check on babies. I see one of them coming up. One is not enough. Let's go see if we got babies on the ground. That would be so cool. No, I see 2 more coming. Still does not mean that there's not babies, because they will come up and eat and leave the babies out there to lay in the grass. So what I do is just kind of look at them, see if they look like they've given birth. Here goes the first cow. She doesn't look full enough. She doesn't look like she has enough milk. I hope the wind is not too loud. Never know until I go to edit. I have the microphone on, but it is really windy today. Candidate number 2. And number 3, none of them look like they've had calves. Hey, come on. Come on, girl. Come on. A lot of rocks. Come on, you got this. You can come up here. Hey, let's get over. Let's get over. All right, no cows, no calves. Plenty of cows, no calves. So I am actually really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to when I can let them out from over here and have them all out there in the rest of the pasture, so I don't have to worry as much about their feed and water. Actually, their water's not that difficult. Just another step. Oh, sorry, kitty. I didn't know. My bad. They drink a lot of water. Right there are last year's calves and the cow that is not bred. And some of you might not know that I keep the cows over here until they've had their calves, so they've given birth and the calves are a day or 2 old, because a couple of years ago I lost one out there. She had it out there and the vultures got a hold of it, and I believe they attacked it while she was giving birth. So I keep them up here now, or try to, as they get close to time to birthing. I don't know. I know when we put the bull with them, but I don't know when they bred. So I don't have. It's kind of, you know, a few week window there where I put them in over here and just wait for it to happen. Got that water full. Now I'm gonna go fill this back up. Probably gonna feed the other cows too. Calves. I've been keeping this bucket full of cattle feed because they're expecting a whole lot of rain and they just can't make up their minds which day it's going to be. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Monday. We did get some rain yesterday, but it wasn't like all day. Now they're saying that the rain is going to get here tomorrow. I hear babies. They're saying that the rain is going to get here tomorrow, and then a better chance for storms will be Wednesday. So I just keep it filled up, because if it's raining, I can just run in, grab a bucket, run it out there, and come right back. I don't have to fill it up. But so that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. So that's for the 3 cows. That's ooey bucket. I got one more bag of feed over here. I'm going to get it real fast and go ahead and put it in there and make it easier for me to get it out. And when I get another chance, I need to get some more cattle cubes. Oh, it's backwards. This bag isn't marked. And there's a tag on it telling me what it is, but it usually has a picture, and I know which end is up from a distance. That's trash. This is alfalfa pellets that I had bought for the winter, and I forgot about it. But the goats are getting that. Some of the goats. The girls. All right, I have moved Tucker over to Caleb's pen. And Caleb is back in the garage. Let me get this out here before they get over here, and then I'll explain it. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. Come on. Come on. Here she comes. And not in slow motion. Coming in hot. Okay. Hi, Tucker. Did you learn not to jump on that yet? Hi, Rocky. Nope. I told you, don't jump on that. I told you. Was a good boy, though. Okay. So I got Tucker out here with the boy goats because he tries to... I haven't figured it out. I think he's going for the afterbirth. I had a goat give birth. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. I told you I had babies. I know that. Well, Dawn gave birth. And so I don't know if he tries to keep the baby goats from the mother, tries to protect the babies because his job is to protect the goats, or if he's trying to get the afterbirth. I don't know. Either way, he interferes with the whole process of them giving birth, and bonding with the babies and getting the babies getting to nurse. Like, he'll keep them from nursing. So I had to separate him. I did put him over here at first, and I underestimated his adventurous spirit and his agility. And he got out, came out here in the pasture. I think he went under the fence over there at the gate, under the gate, but I didn't expect him to do it because he doesn't usually do stuff like that. He's just stays pretty much where I put him. But that's been a thing of the past, I guess. So I just want to come in here real fast and put my shoe back on. I want to come in here real fast and get the eggs. Not let it get out of control. Check on everybody, make sure nobody's hurt. I see the peacock, he's doing fine. A couple of hens taking a dirt bath or something. I don't know. See an egg on the ground. 2 eggs on the ground. A chicken on the ground. She's no doubt laying on at least 1 egg. Can I get in here? You're not broody, are you? Can I get in here? You ain't got nothing? There's some guarding the ground. Okay. There's this, there's that, which is absolutely filthy. I did have straw in here. There it is. There's the straw. Here's the eggs. Y'all gonna get 1 at least. Well, you can have 2. But go in there and leave me alone. Yeah, let's see. So, you got the eggs. I know this has food in it because I checked it yesterday. It had a lot in it yesterday. Yeah, it still does. I'd like to see the peacock eat out of it. That would make me feel better. That's real full. So, looks like they got food and water. I'm gonna put these eggs up and then go show you the babies. But that's Belle, the cow. But look how good the calves are looking. They look really good. I can't wait to show you the babies. Oh, and also I have chicks being hatched inside. I remember I set that incubator up a few weeks ago. It has 1 more day. This morning it showed 2 days left on the incubator. Now it's showing 1 more day, and I think I have 4 chicks in there. I don't remember if it's 3 or 4, but they started hatching at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Woke me up, but I'm just glad some are hatching. And I bought a couple of new chicks, and they're not here right now. They're at Amy's house because we went to the swap meet, and she got some chicks, a bunch of chicks, and I got 2 chicks, and I didn't feel like setting up a brooder, so she put my 2 in her brooder. And then probably, I would imagine this weekend, I'll probably end up getting those 2 chicks. But they're cool looking little chicks, and I can't wait to show you those. You ready, buddy? All right, so I went ahead and put the cats up for the night. That's where they sleep. I lock them in there. He didn't have any problems going in. I called Kitty up. She went in. I carried Axel because, well, he was following me everywhere. But it's about 5 o'clock, and usually that's about the time I put them up, 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that, and let them back out the next morning. And that's so that I can sleep knowing that coyotes aren't getting to them. Now, Tucker did spend a couple of days here, and before he figured out how to get out, and I left the shop open during that time, and I felt comfortable doing that because I'm putting them in a spot that the coyotes can't get to, not necessarily keeping the cats from going out you know, out to the coyotes. They're used to sleeping in the shop, and they come up here every evening. And so when he was out here, they had this whole yard and they had the shop. So they could go to bed as late as they wanted to or get up as early as they wanted to, just like Saturday morning, and get up and as a kid and watch cartoons whenever you wanted to because your parents slept in. Caleb is here. It's his outside time. He was in the garage. Chester was out here. Now that I'm home, I put Chester in the garage. Well, first I'll let Titus out. Put Chester in the garage, and now Caleb is out for a little while. Then Titus will get his outside time, and then Chester will be out all night. But let me show you these babies. You are not gonna believe how many kids she had. Well, unless you watch the last live stream or you follow me on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you know already. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you have an Instagram, go ahead and look me up on Instagram. It's LG underscore homestead. There is another LG homestead, not me. She got hers first. She had her page first, so she got the name LG homestead on there. So be sure to put the underscore. There's also a link in the description below this video or in my about page on my channel page if you would rather use the link. But look at this. Look at this. This is Dawn, and she had 4 babies. Where's the other one? There's the other one. She had 4 of them. I can't believe it. I was shocked. I was here, I was taking a nap, and I woke up knowing that something was going on with the goats. And so probably what had happened was I heard her, you know, hollering when she was in labor. I don't know. But I came out here and there was one on the ground. And when I came out here, Tucker ran out here. She was in here and Tucker ran in here and barked and growled at her. Actually had part of the nose and one foot sticking out. And she quit contracting. She quit pushing. She quit, you know, she's not actively pushing anymore. This kid was almost there. She had started trying to push the head out. And when he did, I'm gonna get in here because of the wind. But when he did that, it stopped the whole process, and that gave her, I'm going back out here, there's a wasp. I gave her a few minutes to, you know, start pushing again. At first I moved him, got rid of him. And then I gave her a little bit and I watched it. And I felt like it was okay because it was the head. They were still attached, you know, to the umbilical cord and everything. And I said a few minutes, it wasn't a few minutes, it's probably it seemed like a long time. But so then I intervened and started trying to get the head out. And when I did, it triggered her to start pushing again. It triggered contractions and she started pushing again and she had it no problems. And I thought 2 of them, you know, 1 boy, 1 girl, that's good, we're done. And then as she was taking care of them, she started having contractions again. And I thought, oh my goodness, there's going to be 3 of them. She had the 3rd one, and I just knew we were done then because she was big. I thought she had 2. I was shocked to see 3, but she laid down. She cleaned them off, and she laid down for a little bit, and then started contracting again. And I thought she was passing the placenta, and it wasn't. It was a baby. I'm just like, I can't believe she had this many of them. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. I think she had 2 last year. I think last year was her first year, and I think she had 2. This time she's got 4. And she wasn't nearly as big as Pebbles. Look at Pebbles. She's huge. I think Pebbles is always big when she's pregnant. And I think Pebbles has always had 3. I don't know. She might have had twins one time, but I think she usually has 3. I think she had 1 last year. Looks like that's probably about what she has this year. She could have 2. She had 2 last year. And looks like hopefully that's what she's got this time. If she doesn't have 2 in there, that might hurt. All right, let's go look at Pebbles. I can't wait till Pebbles has hers for several reasons. I'm ready. Once they all have theirs, I'll bring Caleb back over, not Caleb, Tucker back over here. Put Caleb back out there. Put everybody where they... I got goats biting me, pulling on my jeans. Anyway, get everybody moved where they need to be and start trimming hooves, especially hers. She's got bad hooves like her mama. And if you go back and look last year about this time, I was worried about her hooves. I actually think they're longer this time than they were last time. And we had to wait for her to give birth to trim her hooves. I don't know if this is when I notice it or if, I don't know, if it starts growing real fast. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but it seems like it's every year with her. And then this little girl is not named and she is not bred. You don't have a name either, do you? How many do you think she's got in there? Go ahead and leave me a comment down below now that you've seen that Dawn has had 4. I'm just shocked. I cannot believe she had 4. Go back and look last week's video when I came out and checked on them. Dawn didn't look, like to me, she didn't look like she would have, I thought she'd have 2, maybe 3, but I thought she'd have 2. And she had 4, and these are not small babies. I mean, they're Nigerians, they're all small, but they're seem pretty normal size for more than one. Like anytime there's more than one, they're gonna be a little bit smaller, but they're pretty good sized goats. She is up and left, y'all. So this is a little girl, little boy, little boy, little boy. And he's got brown eyes. The other 2 boys have blue eyes, and I think the girl has blue eyes. And the little girl might be sold. I'm not sure yet. But this little tri-colored little boy, he's beautiful. And I think he's going to be polled. I really don't know how many are polled until they start growing horns or don't. But she was bred to the buck that doesn't have horns, naturally polled. So there's a good chance they'll be polled. Very good chance. Everybody's gone over here. And she's right here, so I'm going to check on her. Because she came over here and just laid down by herself while everybody else is traveling together. Now she is a little bit different because she was a bottle baby and she doesn't always think of herself as a goat, I think. Isn't that right? Can I check your ligaments? Oh, you got ligaments. You should be good, huh? Just checking. Just checking. I think Pebbles is next though. So I hope the wind's not too much. After the storms, after this week, by the way, she did have those. I know this would be Thursday for y'all of the following week from my last video. But this is still my birthday week. This is still the same week that I filmed the last video on. So Dawn had her babies on my birthday week. Maybe not on my birthday, but on my birthday week, so we'll count it. But after the storms come through, it's supposed to, you know, chances of tornado, hail, wind, lots of rain. After all that's done, I'm going to clean this out and clean this out over here for them. But it really doesn't make sense to do it right now. Aren't they so cute? Aren't they so cute? Alright, so it is the next day, and I was going to close out the video yesterday, but I wanted to show you the chicks. I wanted to wait till today, till they all had a chance to hatch, because I know a lot of you are wanting to know how this new incubator worked out for me. So here we are inside. I'm going to show you the chicks, and then maybe a little bit more of the baby goats. I don't know yet, but here are the chicks. So there is 6 right there, and I put them in here yesterday evening. And the incubator, the chicks weren't done hatching in here. So I just got home from work and I'm checking out what I did end up with. Let's see, what does it say? It says no days left, 81% humidity. See if I can do this with one hand. It's kind of dangerous. Got 4 more in here. Oh, that one's little bitty. What is this? What's the little one? Peggy gave me these eggs at the expo. So Peggy, what is the little one here? Let's put you in there. Oh, little bitty. It's not quite as fluffy as these. I might wait. It's not wet though, it just kind of sticky. Are you okay, chick? Let's set you down here for a minute. Put you in here. Okay, I'm gonna show them the water, put the heat plate back. And I'm gonna let this one stay in here just a little bit longer because I'm not sure what's going on with this one. It's not wet, it's just like, it's got stuff on it. I don't know how to say it. Like part of the eggshell is dried all over it and it's still laying down, and actually that looks like it's pipping. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water, get the humidity back up and see what happens. I'm gonna leave that there for a little bit longer. Maybe he still hasn't been out long enough, but that is, and he laid back down. So how many is that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 in there, 10. And I see this egg over here is pipping, so we'll wait and see what happens. Let me get some water. The humidity's coming up real fast on that. I'm just gonna leave it like it is and just let it stay another night. And I ran everybody out and brought them over to the water to make sure everybody knew where the water was. So they look pretty good, except I am worried about the one that's in there. But again, it could be just too soon for him. He might have just hatched here an hour ago or whatever. So he'll get a little bit more time, and hopefully by tomorrow morning he'll be doing fine, and maybe someone else will hatch out of there.